Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen the situation with the young lady that got kidnapped. Yes. And we have, I don't know if you have heard, but, and that's the young lady in Swallowfield, right? I don't know if you have heard, but Julian Robinson's name is coming up. Vloggers are calling up Julian Robinson's name as if, there's some political thing going on, right? And he gave a statement.
Bad because I'm favored by God. Like when I see
Sharon
people's
Friends
lives and
subscribe
stuff,
to
I
the
don't even look
channel.
at them.
Salute
You know
to
what I
the new
mean? Like
subs. Thank you.
I don't want to look at nothing. I don't want to.
Shout out to the new subs. Alright, so, and don't worry, after 20 minutes I think you can type. Because I notice a lot of people come and them just come and subscribe just to mess around with the people in the chat. Because they know say a lot of comrades over here. And yes, I'll put it at 20 minutes. If you want to type in the chat after 20 minutes, yeah, you can type. But anyway, Julian Robinson's name is coming up, and I don't understand why. It's like it's being orchestrated because it don't make no sense. Julian Robinson is not he's not that type of character to be involved in some stuff like this. You have to know how to read people. You get me? That man is a no nonsense person, a married man, and he looks like a disciplinarian as well. He look like a man that growing pretty damn good. How do I know this? A hunch. Just a hunch. I have a good read on people. Right? But listen to these people. The story developing in our own way. Listen to this.
Week I should have my schedule so everybody understands where and what I'll be doing so you can be there. But I need to see you all at the gala. I need to see you all at the gala. Miss Princess number. Alright, let me tell you, Miss Princess, contact. From the one call people make message in the Jamaica Labour Party that Jamaica. You remember I said to you all that you have people in the Jamaica Labour Party who are pushing the agenda that Lorna abduction was political. The JLP chairperson, Kevin Frith, is pushing the narrative that there's political upheaval in Southeast St. Andrew. He's speaking about Showerman being murdered. Showerman murdered 6 years ago, Kevin Frith. I was there when Showerman was murdered. Kevin Frith, Showerman just walk out of my kitchen on Old Hope Road. And as him come out of my kitchen and walk the man, them call him up. It had nothing to do with politics. Showerman family being killed in Swallowfield has nothing to do with politics. So when you ever come and talk about Lana abduction and you call upon the police force, you Kevin Frith, you come from nothing to something and all of a sudden you are Bill.
I called for the police because I remember I saw an article where them said the JLP MP or caretaker called for the police force for Nationwide, because Nationwide are the one where I follow all of these stories. I don't even cover them because so much lies, man. Yo, anyway, moving on. Continue, Andrew.
Abduction and you call upon the police force. You Kevin Frith, you come from nothing to something and all of a sudden you have built big things and something in a St. Thomas. Me not bad mind you, but your wealth, Kevin Frith, needs to be explained. Your wealth, Kevin Frith, needs to be explained to the company. Your wealth need to be explained, Kevin Frith. Your wealth need to be explained. But when you go try paint Julian Robinson, and I'm glad Julian Robinson, I want to see if I can find where Julian say, you're too evil, Kevin Frith. Una seek political. Well, Daryl says stick to the evil that you don't know. So that means that Daryl admits that the whole land was evil. You, Kevin Frith, have no good antecedents, You. And when you come on my radar, it's not a good thing.
What can go so?
Do you guys remember what they tried to do to Damian Crawford? An ex-police superintendent. You guys remember what an ex-police superintendent tried to do to Damian Crawford? You see what they're trying to do to Julian Robinson now? I wonder who is next.
You, Kevin Smith. You hear me? I call him Kevin Smith. Yay.
I have taken note of comments by the JLP caretaker for Southeast St. Andrew,
Tell him, Julian.
who is seeking to link two isolated incidents and to create a narrative that somehow politics is involved in both of them. There has been absolutely no evidence to suggest that either of these incidents has anything to do with politics, and it is important that the police be allowed to do their work professionally to identify those who are responsible for these acts. The constituency, from a political perspective, has had no tension politically, and there's no need to inject or create politics. I want to join the entire community of Swallowfield in wishing that Nikki is returned safely. Nikki was loved by all persons, regardless of their political persuasion, and enjoyed good relationships with everybody throughout the entire community.
So you, Kevin Frith, now have no good antecedents for one come mess up Julian reputation and name. To come and ask police to intervene in a Southeast St. Andrew. Are you aware that Julian has stabilized this constituency? Are you realize that Julian has made this constituency a model constituency? Are you aware that Julian Robinson deal with Labour right and PNP equally? Uno must stop it. Uno must stop it. On everything, uno must draw political interference with and inferences with. And try sully and mad up people name. Cause you don't have no good antecedents and nobody not talk about your history. Nobody not talk about your history. So trying to create no political instability in the constituency. Because Julian Robinson is an elderly statesman. Not even he's a statesman. Only not hear Julian name in a kaba mix up.
Like I said, at 876 and 90 said, you know Julian Whelan is a decent man. Listen, I can read people. And I'm telling you, I've never met the man. The man, and 876 and 90, they can correct me if I'm wrong. This is how I see Julian Robinson. He's not a walkover man, you know. But he's a no-nonsense man. Family man. Him come and work in terms of parliament. He's not a man who like mix up. You see how fast him apologize to first track? It's not fear. It's decency and discipline. And he did it in such a way that he still maintained his posture as a man and as a politician that is concerned and being the voice of the people. He still asks the tough question. He still let them know his position firmly. And in terms of the economy, man, we're in good hands. Man. Julian Robinson, we're in good hands. You understand? We are in good hands. You know why? Because it's also somebody that listens. He's not egotistical. He's not tribalistic. I don't get that energy from Julian Robinson at all. So them just need to come out for the man name.
Only never hear Julian name in no kaba mix up. Only must talk. And the first time Nikki I get kidnapped. One in a talk and the first time Nikki I get kidnapped. One in a talk about allegedly a yogi behind the kidnapping of Nikki. Swallowfield people. One in a talk about the Dan. Swallowfield people only know about the name Yogi. Now carry Julian name in the big up. And Jamaica is not the first she has been abducted. And not the first she has been kidnapped. Not the first. So when you're seeing they're running these arguments, Police, uno go search up Yogi. Police, uno go question Yogi. I saw the people them tell me if you tell you no, go and go question Yogi. You hear what I said? I don't know who is Yogi, but several people they call me and say, teacher, tell the police, ask Yogi. Yogi, I don't know who is Yogi. Who rent the vehicle? Them fi talk about who rent the vehicle. We abduct Nikki. If you know who rent the vehicle, we abduct Nikki. The police, the investigation will reach somewhere. But until then, Jamaica, only hear what I say to you, leave Julian Robinson name out of it. And you, Kevin Frith, you are under my radar. Because them the money the way you get to do that the development in a St. Thomas, you must ask how it and where it come from. And Kevin Frith, is who you're facing this development for? Is it your development or the development where you had was St. Thomas with Suncoast where you and where the Rasta one name from the one we talk about the Prime Minister what they are St. Thomas, that the Morgan Heritage. You don't need to talk. You know what? You under my radar, Kevin. And when you come under my radar, Kevin.
Tina, Stoneboy, Ghana, Jamaica. Yo,
don't tell me how to live my life.
When you come under my radar, it's nothing good. But you go on there. Because the file them a come. Kevin Frith. And your antecedents don't look good. You hear what I said to you? Your antecedents don't look good. I want to ask you one question. Kevin Frith. I want to ask you one question. Were you very good friends with Melissa Silvera?
What can go so?
I want to ask you only one question tonight. Were you very good friends with Melissa Silvera?
Something like my wisdom warriors.
You hear what I said, Jamaica? I just want him to answer me. How often did you have coffee with Melissa Silvera? I am going to ask you again, Kevin Frith. Were you very good friends with Melissa Silvera? And if you were very good friends with Melissa Silvera, did you have coffee with Melissa Silvera? And if you had coffee with Melissa Silvera, how often did you have coffee with Miss Silvera?
Embarrassing.
He needs some milk. You were very good friends. I am going to ask you again, Kevin Frith. Were you very good friends with Melissa Silvera? And if you were very good friends with Melissa Silvera, did you have coffee with Melissa Silvera? And if you had coffee with Melissa Silvera, how often did you have coffee with Miss Silvera?
Mighty God.
Until then, Kevin Frith, you are under my radar. Until then, you, Kevin Frith, under my radar. Answer me, Kevin. Were you friends with Melissa? Did you have coffee with Melissa? And how often did you have coffee with Melissa? Let me open the phone lines tonight, Jamaica.
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
When the time come, some are go charged for corruption. Oh yes.
Why, Bolo? Some are going to charge the corruption.
When the time come, some are go charged for corruption. Oh yes.
People, the question there is serious question. Them question there is serious question. I only know say Andrew not really ask question for no reason at all. It a come off of something. So why? Coffee, right? Coffee. That case there. Jesus. Father God, remove the veil over the people in eye. Father God, send the whole of them, give them proper judgment, Father God. Wherever they might be. Whatever evil, wicked, in a high places, take them down, Father God. Start with them, Father God. Mighty God. People, me not really have much to say about this, but I definitely am going to highlight this because you see, these are one of the moments. These are one of the moments that you must remember and put it in your right in that part of your textbook. These are important information to remember moving forward. I guarantee that this man's name is gonna come up back again. Sooner or later, and the way God expose the JLP is going to come up very sooner than later. You understand? Yes. Yes. Andrew asks question for no reason. Trust and believe that. I've watched him long enough. Myrtle, big up yourself. Yeah, the class it a open up wicked. The skeleton them a come out. Picture skeleton a come out. Yeah, man. Them a find some material and some clothing at some place with blood on it. This is figuratively speaking, right? Boy, what a dark day it is in Jamaica, man. And Jonas had the audacity to try and infer or suggest that the PMP is darkness. What can go so? Again, don't let me know what you think in the comment section. What's up? Someone that dangerous.